Hey guys, it's Tuesday, April the 2nd of 2024, and it's that time of the month to check out uranium spot price. So without any further delay, let's get into it. So before I even start, if you've been watching, If you've been watching my videos, every time you hear me mention the four horsemen of the apocalypse is a joke. I don't want you to think that I think that this is what the Bible is referring to. But the reason why I call them the four horsemen is just to show that they're important in regards to their role in the uranium sector. So one of the horsemen I call, his name is Cap, K-A-P, and that is Kazatomprom. Love that name, Kazatomprom. And this is the one you want to follow. And so far, you can see I got some notes here. And we are trying to penetrate the supply zone. This is where the bears live. This is supply. And we got as high as, you could say, January 15. And then from there, it's just been back and forth, somewhere around 41.10. And so far, it's been chopping around. No buy signal yet on the daily, unless you close 43.10. You got this trend line coming in. But so far, this is one of the four horsemen. And then I ended with the apocalypse, but you know that's a joke. And then the second one that's important if you're in the uranium sector that you want to track is the good old CCJ. The Cameco. And you want to look at what's going on with them here. And so far, it looks like it's getting close to a buy signal, unless, once it closes above, I guess once we have a close above 46.40, we'll see. But you are in the supply zone, and this is whole area right here where the bears live. And it's been tough. You got a high here on January the 12th, actually February 1st. Got this big sell-off, back and forth. Now it's trying again to attempt to get to this 51. Can't remember what's the high, 51.33. Interesting price, interesting level. So let's see if it's going to regain and try to get up there, take it out, and continue pushing higher and get to at least 55.98. So far, that remains to be seen. But so far it's in the supply zone. But if it falls out of the supply zone, which is 44.82, then it's having a tough time to retest the high. And then lastly, this is two more. This is the UX2, which I wanted to cover today. Is the uranium futures. So this is the one you want to keep an eye on if you're trading uranium or the uranium sector. You want to keep an eye on Cameco, and uranium futures. Uranium futures kind of gives you a little more what's going on in real time compared to spot. But so far, we haven't reached the supply zone, which is from $140 to $110. We failed at 106 and change and got a sell signal. And we put a low, what's this low? 83.65 and retraced it, but now it's kind of pulling back again. In order to go long, or at least consider some getting into equity positions again, you at least have to have a close above $90. That will give you the buy signal and see if it could retrace and try to kiss 106 and 30-ish, or you can say 106 and change, and see if it could re-kiss that level and then push higher into the supply zone. But the supply zone is here, and this is one that I watch, and so far this trend line is still holding, but it hasn't crossed over yet, and now it's kind of pulling back. So let's see, maybe this is a fail new low here, and then from here break this trend line and then push, test this level, the 61.8, which is 93 and 30 cents, and then obviously test this 106, which is key. So I just want to leave you that. Those are the four horsemen and the apocalypse. The last one is, obviously, which is the one we're going to look at right now, is uranium spot price. So this is my master chart on the uranium spot price. This is the fourth horseman. This is the dinosaur of them all, because this one, I have data of just closes, monthly closes. So it takes a while for things to adjust, but I wanted to kind of show you where we are in regards to time. We're 22 years and change, going close to 23 from this high of this low. 7 years and change from the November low to now. This is very important, this 7 year. Gann said to always watch out from important highs, important lows, 7 years. And so far, it's interesting. I'm not going to say this is the top, but there's some issue going on right here. And Gann said to watch out for that. 86 months, he said to watch out for that month also. And from the all-time high to this high right now, we're into 16 years and change. So this level right here I have, this is the 106 and 30 cents. This is the high that we made. So if you've been following my channel in my videos, you already know what this means. But if you're new, I just want to kind of catch you up to date. So since we have closes and uranium spot went as high as 106, but stalled and pulled back, when you have a close, it doesn't reflect this. So I want to show you the reason why we stalled here. So first off, we put our Gann fans from the all-time high using a scale chart, which is very important. It has to be scale chart for this stuff to be really accurate. In my opinion, some people don't care if it's scaled or not, but I think in my case, using a scale chart, I've seen the benefits. So at a 45-degree scale chart, you see that this is a 45-degree. We pierced through it and we went as high as 106. That's why we have it here, pierced a 1x2, but now it closed by the 1x2 and pulled back. And I think the low on the uranium futures was 83-ish. So this is not even reflecting the low that's happening in real time. This is the monthly close for March. And now we're in April. So it's just showing you that we went all the way to 186 and pulled back to actually 83 and then bounced, but we closed at 87. Second thing you want to look at is from the all-time low, which $7.10, 2001. This is the most important line in Gann theory, which is the 45. This is where it tells you we're really bullish. And this is where it tells you it's more on the weaker, stronger. We kissed the 45 and failed. Pulled back. Can it retest it again, kiss it and push? Yeah. But in theory, every time you kiss the 45, the majority of the time, you fail the first time. So that was also resistance for the, this was the main resistance actually, that halt. Well, that was one of them. There's a couple of more. I'm building a case, my thesis. So 45, capped it, we pulled back. Here, there was really nothing there. It's just that the close landed on the 1x2. Now would have been, if it would have gone higher and it would have failed here at 111, that's different. Then the 1x3 caught it and resistance from the top, which could happen, but we haven't gone up there yet. A couple of indicators here. The ellipse, this is from the all-time high to this low. You can see that now we're back in it here. We went as high as here, pulled back. So it's just kind of showing me in regards to geometry. The Gann square, so this one's interesting. See, we went as high as here. So we penetrated the 103.98, but now we have pulled back and found support at the 1/8 level. Actually, it went as low as 83, so it went even lower, somewhere around here where there's no support, and then bounced right back up. But if you do some Fibonacci, you'll see that it found support at some of the Fibonacci level, but not on the Gann square. But the close was 87.75, which is the 1/8. This is the 1/4 level, and this is the 1/6 level. So it's right now, I can't remember what the price is actually right now. I know it's kind of pulling back, but you go look at it, the uranium futures, UX2 or UX1, wherever you want to look at it in trading view. So that's where we at right now. Well, not right now. This is where for the close. So it's kind of support, and I know we bounced. So you want to keep an eye out for at least 87.80, because that is the 1/8 level for support. I got another, so that square was from the all-time low to the high. This is from the low of 2016. And if we put the 1/8, there's nothing there. So we'll close that. And you can see that this level right here, 106 and I guess 72, was also resistance on the square. So it found resistance there. It also found resistance at that 45 angle. And it pulled back. It took out the 92.28, which I thought was going to hold. And it failed. And it broke this angle and went down at least to like 83, according to the futures, which is somewhere around here, and kind of bounced. But this, you see on the Gann, there's nothing there to hold it. But I'm going to show you other things. That's why, you just can't trade with one thing. You got to see a lot of things to see why it's bouncing from where it's bouncing. Because not everything is going to work, with some instruments that you trade. So that's that here on that square. I don't know where that square went. Okay, yeah. So here's a pitchfork. You can see that this is the 75% level. Let's close that. And it failed from there. This is the 50%, which is 77.09. I think that's where it wants to go, and then kind of just assess what's next. Or maybe retest the high, but so far the futures is not showing that. Fibonacci level. You can see the 86. Actually, I thought, let's see, 86, that didn't hold. So it went as low as 83, so maybe that didn't hold right there, 86.90. That's at 38.2. And it went as low as 82. There's another Fibonacci level. This is the 50%. The 61.8 is that 91.25. And we're now below that. Advanced in support. It failed here. There's advanced support resistance. Parallel lines. You can see these lines here from different anchored points. You can see that this was also not resistance because it went up as here, but the closes got it here. And this is going to be some support if it ever goes down there. The ellipse, this is interesting. This is a timing technique I use. So I'm interested to see what's going to happen in May of 2024. So something you want to keep on your radar to see if maybe it continues going down till May and then maybe reverses, or maybe it pops and then somewhere in May it really pulls down. I don't know. We'll see. Or maybe explodes to the upside. But May is going to be an interesting month to watch. And since we're dealing with month, we don't know exactly the day. So you want to keep on your radar the whole month of May in regards to the uranium spot price and maybe the sector. The Fourier had a crossover here on the 12th. And maybe that was signaling the possible top January, December, January. And so far, that has kind of worked out. There's a crossover in the future, but that's for towards the end of the year. So I don't know what's going to happen there. Let's look at another crossover that I like to see. No crossovers until August. So keep an eye out for August. So we'll see. Yeah, August. August will be our next crossover. So I don't know where's it going to go and what's going to happen from here to August. Some events. Yeah, nothing really there. But so far, this is what I have. It's probably not that much. I forgot to put that there. But just showing you that key levels you want to watch for support will be, since we close at 87.75, it will be 87.80. And a level to watch would be 92.03. In regards to Fibonacci's, the 86.90, and obviously the 50%, which is 71 and also 77 from different swing points in regards to the spot price. And, you know, you can look at the futures because they'll be more in real time. And also 91.28. I don't know if I have it here. I don't. But I have some cycles that were topping out also that was confirming that there was a possible turning point coming. So there was like a clusters. You got the 7-year cycle that Gann talks about. You got spectrum cycle analysis showing that there was like a turning point coming here. I haven't looked at my other spectrum cycle analysis model that I have my uranium spot price on that. But one that I was using here was showing that there was a turning point coming. And so far, it has been playing out. Now, what's going to happen? Can it, you know, from here, can it go and retest and continue and ignoring the cycles? Yeah, I've seen it happen in the past. Can it, you know, try to kiss this high and then fail and turn down? That could happen too. And this could probably be, you know, your high for now. And it's going to retrace and kind of balance out, you know, return to the means. And maybe the mean could be this middle point, the 50%. I don't know. But there is, you know, a lot of turning points right here in this area that makes sense, you know, after this exhaustive move higher. So I would be cautious right now. And the markets looks like they're kind of getting toppy here. And now look like not uranium futures. I mean, uranium sectors now wants to like go into the hunt to test this high while the equities are now kind of getting weak. So it's interesting. When the equities are going strong, uranium is turning down. And now that the equities are kind of so far kind of getting toppy and maybe pulling down, and now the uranium sector wants to go and hunt, you know, and wants to push higher. So I don't know what's going to give. If the equities or the indices are going to drag everybody down, and it's going to be very risky to start going long. I only own uranium royalty right now, just so I could have some skin in the game, but I got rid of all the other ones I had, UEC and DNN. And so far I'm just on the sideline. So hopefully this kind of gives you what's going on, and just watch those 4 horsemen: uranium spot, uranium futures, cap, and CCJ. And, you know, I guess some ETFs, URA and whatever. But I kind of glanced at them. I just watched these guys, the major 4 ones, and just kind of see what's happening with the sector. I'm going to sign out. Hopefully you like this video, and I'll keep you posted on my thoughts on the uranium spot price.